There've been a lot of upsets, I should say. Not really upsetting. I mean,
not
maybe
very upsetting for me.
If you're a JINAIR Green Wings fan.
Yeah, you might be a little upset.
Or the coach.
Yeah. Oh,
or any of the players.
He's very upset.
Well, here's Rogue. He's 13-9, 3-2 versus Terran. And just 3-2 in his last 5 games. One of the best Zergs that we do have here in the world in StarCraft. So definitely a very big guy here for JINAIR Green Wings. Going to try to get a win off of this guy. All the pressure's on him to win this one.
That it is. And, you know, he came out yesterday in Shrew's stead. Was able to perform very well. Here's TY. 12, or rather, excuse me, 14-8. I don't know where I got 12 out of that. 2-2 versus Zerg. Did play some very impressive Code matches. And he's looked really confident recently. He did, you know, play some TVT recently as well. Not really showing too much TVZ since the patch. We'll have to see what he's got planned here for this one.
Yeah, it has been a while since we've seen his TVZ for sure, but I mean, the patch definitely helped him out a lot, and I definitely think we could see some Widow Mines in this game, especially on a merry-go-round. Very big map, a lot of mid-game pushes and whatnot, and everyone except Brendan.
I'm the only one who voted for Rogue.
Wow.
And let me quickly explain before we get into this game, okay? TY played 2 games against Pure, a guy who has that purple downwards arrow. Not doing too well. He did take those 2 wins, TY did, of course, but I don't have that kind of faith in him. He hasn't played some really big opponents, and Rogue's been playing really, really well. He won yesterday against Zest. It's a different matchup, but still, he has a lot of talent behind him, and I think he has a big chance here.
Definitely not a super one-sided game here, but this is the game I was most confident for KT's lineup today. Let's find out if TY can close it out 4-0, or is Rogue going to keep the hope alive?
Up here in the top right in the green for JINAIR Green Wings, it is Rogue.
And his opponent to the bottom of the map in 6 o'clock for KT Rolster, it's TY and wants to close it out. Now, this guy in GSL Code, he was in Group E. He played on the 18th, and he actually defeated Shine with a 2-0 and then defeated Biel with a 2-0 to get out of the group 4-0 in first place.
And Biel, beating Biel is a big deal. Biel is so good right now, and he has been doing so well in Pro League. Definitely one of the main players for IM, and beating him 2-0 is no easy feat.
Yeah. So, I mean, just looking at that, like, I'm feeling confident here for TY. Even beating Shine is actually really impressive. Shine is actually no slouch. Like,
yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You'll almost never beat Shine 2-0 because, like, he will get away with one of his cheeses on you. Like, you can usually not avoid all of them.
He'll try Gorgonzola. He'll try cheddar.
One of them will be too delicious.
Well, try Swiss, like, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, in real life, too, not any person that I've ever met likes every type of cheese. There's always one cheese that'll get you. Like, I don't really like that kind.
Well, no one likes the really stinky cheeses,
For me, like, I don't like cottage cheese. Can't stand it. Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah?
I despise cottage cheese as well.
I can eat it. I can eat it.
Get out of here.
I actually, like, thinking about it, like, I haven't tried all the cheeses, but most of them I do like. I'm a big fan of cheese.
What's your favorite type of cheese? Outside of StarCraft, that is.
I like Swiss. I'm gonna go with Swiss cheese. I like Swiss cheese a lot.
I'm gonna go with sharp white.
Sharp white?
Sharp white cheddar.
Ah.
Sorry, I should clarify there.
Yeah, I'm like, what is sharp white? Like,
sorry. And Brennan, what about you?
I like Swiss. I like Swiss as well. Used to get it on all my Subway sandwiches.
Best on cheeseburgers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Swiss mushroom.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. You don't say that here in Korea. We're not going to find that here.
No, actually, I could take you guys to a place.
Oh, really?
I know a place.
Wolf knows a place.
Oh,
Wolf knows all the places.
We're going to have to have like a salmon date, I think. We're going to have to check this burger out.
All right. So Hatch first into gas here after pool. Reaper's going to cruise across the map pretty soon. And TY's not the type to dream bunker, but we'll pop in here, get a look at the lings that are coming out, knowing that it's okay, it's pretty safe timing here. And the queen's about to pop, so, you know, very safe opening here by Rogue, like insanely.
Yeah, I mean, going for it was a 15 pool, I believe.
Yeah,
like that's like next level safety. Like really prepared for any sort of proxies. Going into a bit of a delayed natural, so I mean, you get your queen out faster, but your naturals obviously is a lot slower. So it's not too much of a disadvantage. You are a bit safer.
Oh, brought his girlfriend for the first time on his birthday.
Yeah.
Wow, good birthday present.
Yeah, she's like, well, only on your birthday I'll watch play. I'm like, well, you need to change this girl's mindset. Obviously, bring her here, we'll change her mindset. She'll be like, oh my God, this is the thing you liked all the time. This is crazy. This is hype. This is awesome. If I had known it was this epic, I would have never said no before. I'm so happy it's your birthday.
I love you.
For sure. That's what happens at Pro League. Bring your dates.
Yeah. So the crate competitors freaked out a little bit about that Overlord, I think, unless there was something else. Maybe somebody said something funny. I'm not sure. But anyways, this looks pretty normal, pretty standard. Reaper is going to come in here and get the scout on the double gas, which is pretty huge.
Only 2 lanes made here, so.
Yeah, I think he actually doesn't quite realize that, or he'd definitely be being a little more aggressive fighting those.
Yeah. I mean, with this build, like double gas at this time, like usually want to get double gas in around 5 minutes. He missed the second one, but
I don't know if it was on the mini map though. It might show on the mini map.
Yeah, maybe.
I really wish I could know.
But I mean, there's no way he wouldn't suspect it, because this build, like, you have to have 2 gases at this point, or like you're gonna get speed so slow that like Banshees are gonna be out before your speed is finished, sort of thing. And he has the extra 2 queens for creep spread as well, so he's gonna be looking to kind of play a bit more defensive until Zergling speed is finished or Roach Warren is done. So we might actually see some aggression here, and we see Widow Mines plus Medivac.
Yeah, Widow Mines plus Medivac coming out. This is interesting. What do you think about these Widow Mines? Do you think there's just going to be a little bit of a buffer for the drop, so that if he just tries to defend with Speedlings alone, like, they're just going to get crushed by the Widow Mine, and he's going to have a little bit more, staying power there?
Well, I mean, you can drop them in the mineral patch with your Marines. You're going to keep the drones away for extra long, because there's obviously no Spore Crawler just yet. Only one making now. So yeah, we're going to see the kind of like the sort of the style we see Terrans do to Protoss, with like 4 Marines and a couple of Widow Mines, and from here it's going to be up to the Zerg how he reacts and how many hits are going to be taken. And we see 4 Hellions as well, so we can see a Ferry.
Yeah, a Ferry or that attack at the front, that aggression to try to distract. See what he tries to do. He's going to drop in the main here. These 2 Widow Mines are in there. He does burrow them now. The Spore Color is here.
Yeah, this is actually not very well placed. The first Widow Mine gets taken out. The Spore makes this drop incredibly awkward. There's a Queen block at their ramp.
Totally hold off.
Yeah, this is actually looking insanely good for Rogue. He's like totally fine.
That was perfect reaction. Perfect defense.
That was Roaches really here as well. Like, this is just not going to be... Where's the Medivac? Did he actually lose that?
I think he might have.
Yeah, he actually lost that.
He dropped so far in supply, like, I think he will. And now he's only got Hellions, and there are 13 Roaches on the map with +1 halfway done and speed on the way as well.
It means he has to use his Banshee defensively, which is not what he wanted to do.
No, he's definitely going to have to sack the natural at the very least at this point. But the Banshee will eventually clean up. Ooh.
Oh, wow, actually, that got a few drones there. Almost killed the Queen.
Yeah, new patch mines, yeah. Doing work.
All right, there's that Banshee. Gonna delay these Roaches, but not gonna be able to snipe that Queen he'd love to get in the main base.
Well, I mean, it is very low, so the Banshee's gonna float in whenever it wants to and can really deal with that Queen. So he's gonna cause some problems with it. We're gonna have to wait and see exactly where Rogue is gonna transition from now, because he's not gonna do any sort of economic damage that we thought he would. Maybe waiting for Roach speed actually before he decides to commit across the map.
It's looking like it. I do have Cloak on those Banshees, so... I mean, Rogue was ready with the Spore Color earlier for the Widow Mines and the Burrow, but he will have that still for the Banshees. Now Rogue is moving across the map. Speed is about to finish, but there are 2 Banshees here pretty defensively, so unless he wants to make a big commitment here, it's going to be hard to get damage.
Yeah. Let's see, this is a lot of Roaches. One targeted down, takes him a little while here. Bunker's not ready here. He's just have 1 up. And he's got a full repair on this. I don't think this is going to break him. He does get 1 bunker without a cancel, but I mean, these Roaches are all going to take so much damage now. They have to like try to avoid the Banshees. They have speed, so it's going to make it a little bit easier, but...
Yeah, and I mean, both players completely deflecting each other's aggression early on, so we're seeing a really good game coming up, happening right as we speak.
Yeah,
it's happening.
I'm trying to think here.
It's all right, Moonwood. Take your time.
I can't. I'm too excited. And
All
we do
right.
see the Muta switch coming in too.
Muta switch is underway. He's got can make like 6 or so in just a second here. If he has those overlords on the way, which actually he doesn't, so he's not going to be able to make quite so many. There's 5. Looks like 1 popped right away before I said that. So let's see if he can get some damage done. 2 Banshees can one-shot a drone. Let's get a few of those. These Banshees have already been worth their cost because of what he's done to the Roaches. He didn't want to use them that way, but like they've made themselves worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. Completely deflecting like that, not taking any SCV damage whatsoever. Yeah, they've definitely worth their weight in gold at this point.
Well, he's playing super defensively still, and I don't blame him for that. He doesn't know what's coming. Nice block here on Stem. He's got a bunch of bunkers up at his natural still. His third base is landed, but that's with the knowledge that he can lift it at any time to evacuate if he needs to. But he's like totally holed up at his natural right now. He's got no map presence whatsoever, which means that Rogue can continue to drone, continue to spread creep. Look how late his Baneling Nest is, because he just simply doesn't need it until now. You know, he doesn't even necessarily need it now, but he wants to get it for that safety. Here come those Mutas.
No turrets here at the natural, and he's going to have to pull his whole army back. Well, there is one, it turns out, but it's at the front, not really in the best position.
It's almost like he was scared of burrowed roaches or something.
I think that must be it, actually, yeah.
Too bad you can't unburrow those missile turrets. That would be pretty sick.
Too bad missile turrets can't move.
Legacy of the Void. They're going to lift off.
Imagine like a fleet of flying turrets across the map. They shoot while they fly.
Oh, my.
That would be awesome.
And this is a really nice snipe. You know, stopping any sort of gas production for the Zerg is going to help a lot with his Muta count. You're just doing a little bit of work here. Keeping the Terran very defensive.
Ooh, nice pick up on some of those Mutas. And he's going to get a Queen as well. And an Extractor.
Yeah.
Boom.
He already got it once, and he's going to get the remaking one.
Yeah.
And now the Mutas are going to have to fly all the way back to defend this.
He's hanging on.
And we're definitely seeing a trend in these games with TY and his Banshees. He's always got 2 Banshees, and they're always doing work all game long. They don't seem to get picked off. It's happening again.
Yeah. Well, worker count is pretty healthy for TY, up to 60 now. And his army is finally starting to get, starting to feel a little bit comfortable enough to move across the map. With Stim and Combat Shields finishing here. Alright, Baneling Speed still isn't done yet. This is actually a good moment for him to clear us from the creep while that Baneling Speed's not done. He's only got 6 on the map, but oh no! Oh, does he save him? Oh, he saves them! And now these Mutas need to consider turning around. He's going to pick off some of those Marines first. 2 more medevacs going a different direction.
He's actually able to fight against all these Marines that were dropped out, so he should be okay. Looks like he might have lost 1 Muta there. These Banshees are still doing damage here at the third base. He's going to have to eventually deal with these guys.
Yeah, that's actually the trade-off here. Yeah, sure, you can deal with my drops, says TY, but that means that the Banshees are going to be having free reign up here on this high ground.
And these drops are getting completely shut down at this point. Really impressive play. And I mean, secured 4th, no damage taken for Rogue at all. So he's in a really good spot in this mid-game.
Trying to snipe some of these Mutas. Does get the medevac here. And only 1-1, mind you, on these Marines. So he doesn't have 2-2 just yet. It's a bit of a ways off here, whereas the 2-2 for Rogue is actually slightly ahead. The armor especially significantly ahead.
Only 1 Spore Crawler here for the defense. He's going to start hitting that medevac, but some Zerglings do come back, and they should be able to defend here.
Yep, just wants to keep him on the defensive while he attacks this 4th base. And I think he might be able to get that hatch, getting about half health.
Oh, it's going to be so close.
Widowmine shots here are decent, but he does not get the hatchery.
Oh, that's big, actually. And that whole thing is pushed back. Mutalisk on the chase. They do come back, and the drop on the main didn't do much damage either. It does get cleaned up as well. And the medevac is still there.
How many Mutas does he have now? Like 20? It's got to be close.
Yeah, he's definitely up there. And I mean, look at the supply difference. 50 supply difference at this point. We're definitely going to see some aggression from Rogue at this point. He's got to take down this third, and he can because he's clearing up so many drops. The army of TY is so small at this point.
All right, this is the end of this Banshee.
It's so funny these Banshees still doing damage over here.
1 escapes, actually. All right, he's getting some spines up here. There's so many speed banes. I don't think this push is going to do anything. He has to lift up. He takes some losses, goes in the main base. Spore's still there. And there's so many Zerglings. He's actually going to just go and cut these reinforcements off. 4th base is totally fine. And Rogue is trying to pull it back, man.
Seems like he will be able to do it. I mean, he's way far ahead now. He's he's held off so many of these drops, like all these medevacs going down, and that's pretty much TY's army. You guys see it right there.
And it's not just like he's trading and being okay. He's had this base up for so long. He's getting a hive. He has 2-2 first. He can actually start 3-3 in a second. He's got Burrow for Baneling Trap set up as well here. And he's kept his drone count at a healthy about 90 for a long time.
He hasn't taken any damage whatsoever. He's had perfect defense for every sort of aggression that's come his way. And at this point, yeah, I mean, he's up 50 supply again. He can just crash into the Terran at this point.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Here comes his attack. Widowmine shots here doing more harm than help on those Marines. And there are so many Banelings coming through. Even a siege tank here isn't going to be enough to stop them.
The Banelings rolling up, and they're going in the middle line as well, doing a ton of damage here. GG! Rogue does it! He gets one win here, actually, for JINAIR. And he's going to pull it back. He's going to take this win and keep us in this match.
Wow. A very important win, a huge win, and a very, very impressive play from Rogue. You know, we thought TY had the advantage on this map, but Rogue just playing perfect Zerg at such a crucial time, not letting the pressure get to him.
I wonder how Brendan feels right now, being the only player to vote.
I feel pretty good.
Where's the close-up for Brendan is what I want to know.
You know, he dominated that game.
Yeah.
Let's be frank.
No,
it was insane.
That was perfect.
Played really, really well. I feel like there are certain games where Rogue comes out and he shows his full potential, and that was one of them. Like TY, he was looking poised to start doing damage, and Rogue just like laid the hammer down. He like smacked him down. He was like, nope. You stay back. You stay back. The only thing that did damage was the Banshees.
Yeah.
The entire game. That was it.
And it wasn't even that much damage. I mean, they got to extract to what, 3 times? Like, now Queen maybe? That's nothing. That's nothing for 2 Banshees. So, yeah, just great play. And exactly what they need. They need to rally at this point. They need Avenge to come out and take down Zest next, which is going to be also an incredible game.
This is really intense. I'm actually really excited for this next one, too, because anything can happen, man.
Anything can happen at this point. We have seen Zest go down twice in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
To SOS and to Rogue.
Yes.
So it's going to be very interesting to see where Zest is at in this game.
And Zest, I feel like his weakness is definitely in the Bros vs. Bros matchup. I'm not very confident with him there. He takes sometimes some poor unit choices, builds awkward compositions. And notably, Avenge actually played in Group G of the GSO Codes, where he was able to get out in first place, defeating Sleep in a PvZ, but then also 2-0ing Sora, a player fairly known for his PvP skills as well.